Did you know that something as simple as your bathing routine could be putting your health at serious risk, especially in winter? Research reveals that the risk of strokes increases by over 30% during colder months, often due to common mistakes we don't even realize we're making. From water temperature to the order in which you bathe, these habits can have life-threatening consequences if left unchecked. In this video, we'll explore how to make your bathing routine safer and share inspiring lessons on preparing for a future of independence and peace. Comment below with the city you're watching from, and don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with more life-changing advice. Let's dive into how you can protect your health this winter with these simple yet powerful tips. 1. How to protect yourself while bathing in winter. Winter mornings often bring the comfort of a hot shower to shake off the cold, but have you ever thought about how that warmth could affect your health? Bathing in winter can be more dangerous than most people realize, especially for older adults. Sudden temperature changes, like stepping from a cold bathroom into hot water, can place immense stress on your cardiovascular system. For seniors, this stress is even greater, as the body's ability to adapt to temperature shifts becomes less efficient with age. Something as simple as turning the water too hot can lead to dizziness, heart strain, or even serious health issues like a stroke. To make sure your bathing routine is both safe and relaxing, there are a few adjustments you can make. First, pay close attention to the temperature of your water. While a steaming hot shower might feel tempting on a chilly day, it's best to keep the water warm, around 38 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is close to body temperature. Excessively hot water can cause your blood pressure to drop suddenly when you step out, leading to fainting or feeling lightheaded. Another small but crucial change is the order in which you bathe. Many people instinctively wash their hair first, but doing so immediately after stepping into the bathroom can shock your system, especially in cold weather. It's much safer to start by washing your face, allowing your body to gradually adjust to the warm water. Next, wash your body and leave your hair for last. This order helps your body acclimate smoothly, reducing the risk of sudden blood vessel constriction, which can be dangerous for your heart and brain. Don't forget about the environment of your bathroom itself. The sudden transition from a cold room to hot water can be a shock to your system, so try to preheat your bathroom before you step in. Keeping the room temperature around 25 degrees Celsius will help ease the transition and make your shower more comfortable. Another important factor to keep in mind is the length of your bath or shower. Although it might feel luxurious to linger under warm water, spending too much time bathing can actually do more harm than good. Limiting your shower or bath to 10 or 15 minutes is ideal. Prolonged exposure to warm water can cause your body to lose heat quickly once you step out, leaving you chilled and potentially putting stress on your immune system. Timing your bath is just as important as how you bathe. Certain times are simply not safe for bathing. For example, you should avoid stepping into the shower immediately after eating. After a meal, your body directs blood flow to your digestive system to help process food. Bathing during this time can redirect blood flow away from digestion, causing discomfort and even digestive issues. Similarly, bathing right after a workout might feel refreshing, but your body is still cooling down and recovering. Jumping into the shower too soon can strain your heart and muscles unnecessarily. Lastly, never bathe after drinking alcohol. It lowers your blood pressure and, combined with the warmth of a shower, could lead to dangerous complications like fainting or heart strain. Winter bathing doesn't have to be risky if you take these simple precautions. With a few mindful changes, you can enjoy your shower while keeping yourself safe and healthy. Now that you're equipped with these essential tips, let's explore a powerful story about resilience and independence that might just inspire you to make more meaningful changes in your life. 2. A Story of Independence. Lessons for a Fulfilling Future. Mr. Thomas and Mrs. Eleanor were two individuals who, like so many of us, spent their lives giving everything to their families. Mr. Thomas, a retired teacher, worked tirelessly to provide his children with the best opportunities. He believed that his sacrifices, long nights grading papers, skipping vacations, and saving every extra penny, would build a future where his children could thrive. Meanwhile, Mrs. Eleanor, a devoted grandmother, poured her heart and soul into her family. After her husband's passing, she made the difficult decision to sell the home they had built together to help her son afford a larger house for his growing family. For both, these choices were made with love, but life often has its own plans. Despite their sacrifices, aging brought unexpected challenges. Mr. Thomas found himself living alone, his children too busy with their careers and families to visit regularly. Loneliness became his quiet companion in the home he had once filled with so much love. Mrs. Eleanor faced a different but equally painful reality. The financial support she gave her son left her vulnerable. With no savings of her own, she found herself relying on a small pension and struggling with the emotional hurt of feeling unappreciated. Their stories highlight a hard truth. No matter how much we give, life can be unpredictable. For Mr. Thomas and Mrs. Eleanor, these challenges became turning points. They realized that waiting for others to step in wasn't the solution. They needed to take control of their futures. The first lesson they learned was the importance of financial independence. For Mr. Thomas, this meant selling his family home and moving to a senior living community. Though it was a bittersweet decision, it allowed him to live comfortably and focus on his own needs without relying on his children. Similarly, Mrs. Eleanor found ways to regain financial stability. She started a small hobby business, making and selling handcrafted items, which gave her a sense of purpose and an additional income stream. They also learned to set healthy boundaries with their families. Mr. Thomas stopped expecting frequent visits and chose to cherish the moments he did share with his children without feeling resentful. For Mrs. Eleanor, setting boundaries meant finding the courage to say no when she could no longer provide financial help. It wasn't easy, but it was necessary for her well-being. Building new connections was another turning point in their journeys. In his senior living community, Mr. Thomas discovered a vibrant social life filled with shared meals, book clubs, and even dance nights. These connections filled the void left by his children's absence and reminded him that companionship can be found at any stage of life. Mrs. Eleanor, too, found solace in a local support group for seniors. Sharing her experiences with others who understood her struggles gave her the strength to move forward. Perhaps the most profound lesson was the power of self-care. Both Mr. Thomas and Mrs. Eleanor learned to prioritize their own health and happiness. Mr. Thomas picked up painting, a long-lost hobby, and found joy in creating again. Mrs. Eleanor started a daily routine of morning walks and evening journaling, which helped her reconnect with herself. By focusing on their own needs and passions, they discovered a renewed sense of purpose. These lessons transformed their lives. Independence, they realized, wasn't just about finances. It was about reclaiming their dignity and peace of mind. By embracing these changes, both Mr. Thomas and Mrs. Eleanor found a new kind of happiness, one that wasn't reliant on others, but rooted in their own strength and resilience. Their journey reminds us that it's never too late to make changes that protect our well-being and prepare us for a peaceful future. With thoughtful planning and self-care, we can all build a life of independence and fulfillment, no matter what challenges come our way. Their experiences show us that even small, mindful adjustments can lead to profound changes. Now, let's look at some daily habits that can strengthen your health and happiness. 3. Daily habits for a healthier, happier life. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. For many of us, mornings can feel rushed, but taking a few mindful steps can make a world of difference, especially as we grow older. A good morning routine doesn't have to be complicated. Just a few small changes can help you feel stronger, healthier, and more energized. Begin by waking up slowly. When the alarm goes off, resist the urge to jump out of bed immediately. Your body has been in a state of rest, with your heart rate and blood pressure at their lowest. Sitting up too quickly can create a sudden spike in blood pressure, which might leave you feeling dizzy or even lightheaded. Instead, take a moment to stretch your fingers and toes, roll your shoulders, and let your body wake up naturally. This gentle approach gives your heart and circulatory system time to adjust, setting you up for a calmer, steadier start to the day. Once you're up, reach for a glass of water before anything else. During the night, your body loses water through breathing and other processes, so you wake up naturally dehydrated. Drinking water first thing not only rehydrates your body, but also helps kickstart your metabolism. If you're a coffee drinker, don't worry. You don't have to give it up. Just make sure to have water first to give your body the hydration it needs. Adding a slice of lemon can make your water feel refreshing and provide an extra boost of vitamin C to start the day right. Another important part of your morning is breakfast. Skipping it might seem like a time saver, but it deprives your body of the fuel it needs to function properly. Think of breakfast as the energy source that powers your day. A balanced meal with protein, fiber, and healthy fats can sharpen your focus, keep your blood sugar steady, and help you feel energized. This doesn't mean you need a big meal. Something as simple as oatmeal topped with nuts and berries or a slice of whole grain toast with avocado can do the trick. The key is consistency, so find what works for you and make it part of your routine. When it comes to physical activity, it's important to start slow. Jumping into intense exercise first thing in the morning can be too much for your body, especially if your muscles and joints are still stiff from sleep. Instead, ease into movement with some light stretching or gentle yoga poses. These exercises not only warm up your muscles, but also help improve circulation and reduce the risk of injury. Once your body feels more awake, you can gradually move on to more vigorous activities if you wish. Consistency is the foundation of any healthy habit. Even small steps, like a short walk after breakfast or 5 minutes of deep breathing, can create meaningful changes over time. The key is to make these habits a regular part of your life. It's not about doing everything perfectly. It's about showing up for yourself every day in small but meaningful ways. The beauty of these habits is that they don't just improve your physical health, they also uplift your mood and mental well-being. A calm, intentional morning can set the tone for a day filled with energy and balance. These simple yet powerful habits remind us that good health is built one small step at a time. By incorporating them into your routine, you're creating a strong foundation for a healthier, happier life. Now, let's wrap up with some final thoughts on how to take control of your future. Your health and happiness are shaped by the choices you make every day. Whether it's adjusting your bathing routine to stay safe in winter, embracing financial and emotional independence, or adopting simple habits like drinking water in the morning and stretching before exercise, small changes can lead to big improvements in your life. The stories of resilience and the practical tips we've shared today are reminders that your future is in your hands. Take control, plan wisely, and care for yourself. What's one habit or lesson from this video that you'll apply to your own life? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more empowering advice. Together, let's build a brighter, healthier tomorrow.